is fascinating to see how strong Metera can be at any position on the screen. 5L is a great button. Of course, she does have a lot of great projectile options to kind of keep the opponent at bay, make things very difficult for your approach. And I think that is kind of the crux of the situation. Once you get in a full screen scenario, it gets very tricky to close that gap. It becomes a resource game, a battle of attrition if you have the health to try to survive and navigate that spacing. Some of us from the vanilla era are just like, yeah, you know, business as usual. But it's one of those things, like you said, we keep looking and going, wait a minute, hold on. Like, now she gets ult, that can push us away. Now she has, you know, ultimate butterfly, can potentially do so much damage. But you want to talk about potential damage, Percival is certainly that character. One of those characters I feel like that has fallen off the wayside a little bit here. Definitely outshined a bit by some of the cast, but still extremely strong with his own right. I just feel like we just got so good at this game.
True, right? I mean, that's always the interesting thing about how metas develop, right? As the player level improves and increases, what strategies work and what strategies fall to the wayside. HexTengu, though, starting off fairly strong here. Got third at Midwest Mid-Specs, actually, in 2025. aRBy has a bit of like a streak right now of 65th place finishes, right? This happened to them at CEO, Column Breaker, and CEO Taku. So trying to break the 65th place curse here. Starting off pretty strong with the Metera. Going to be able to get HexTengu into this corner. Knock down with the butterfly, detonate it.
BC away. Nice. Power Bunker not going to connect here. One stock left to do it again. We're so close to victory, and you tried to do you. HexTengu will gladly challenge those lights.
All right, that's a round one victory to HexTengu. Looking solid on the Percival so far. aRBy, though, able to get the zoning set up, trading fire blows as well. We're just adding in the stocks, and look at that, the fireball from Percival. Maybe one of the few fireballs I can think of off the top of my head that can sometimes contest Metera in those neutral situations. The spot dodge is going to cost you as HexTengu gets the counter hit in the following situation. DP combos, spot dodge. You had the dodge and you missed the punish, man.
Was so excited that we got the dodge. Can't believe we got the dodge. It's crazy. But still got the victory. HexTengu going to send the Super Skybound, or Skybound Art rather. I keep adding S's to these things, or removing one.
Yep. Skybound Art closes it down. HexTengu up 1-0. I mean, you know, HexTengu, again, making some deeper bracket runs as opposed to aRBy, who has had this streak of some sort of like upper end finishes, but not quite in that elite echelon just yet. And even the win rates as well. I mean, HexTengu across the 39 tournaments that he's played has a 65% win rate. aRBy, with the 44 tournaments he's played in, it's a 41% win rate. So not quite able to find that success just yet. HexTengu! Nah,
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. You're like JU and then DP.
I'm only negative if I'm a coward.
There it is. Leap. I'm surprised. I thought a GP was about to rip after the 5U. Swear to God, HexTengu going to get shot for that one. Actually, the explosion, the ult butterfly too. Quick light. Spot down. Actually, not even close enough for that to connect. Quick enter for that corner position.
Gonna get in there. Oh, but aRBy able to fight his way out. Trying to find the next opportunity here. We're gonna steal a quick stock. Spot dodge. Perfect dodge on that Brave counter with the hard read. aRBy not ready for that situation. We look for it again, and this time we immediately adjust. I like that from aRBy. However, because it was a 5L starter, aRBy spent the Raging Strike and Chain, and now Metera only has a single Brave point left, so every time HexTengu gets a hit, it was going to be 30%, but now it's an extra 50% since you're stripped all the way clean of your Brave points. Side swap, we checked the block button. Actually, that was a just block. We reacted to that in time.
Holy smokes. Okay, HexTengu still achieving victory here. And honestly, the bravery, the audacity to keep trying to bait for those raging or brave counters coming from aRBy. And good on aRBy to not give it to HexTengu. All right, so here we are. Does give butterfly, but not able to convert anything. Here, just trying to keep the distance. Hop doesn't connect, but the low certainly will.
All right, we're trying to find the next hit here. HexTengu pushes aRBy into the corner. The spot dodges are coming through. Up throw. Command throw is an option, and as I say it, manifest.
All right, nice little install. Goes half meter. 3 with the flip. Nice.
All right. And I like to set up the Ethereal Seal. Just trying to take the pressure here. We're going to disengage, avoiding the fireball. HexTengu have the right idea trying to chase aRBy in the air, but the skies belong to Metera.
So does the round and a game. aRBy up 1.
Nice. We're starting to see some more back and forth sets from our competitors the deeper into the brackets we go, which you would expect, right? Like, you're starting to get like the seeded players that are recognized talents and they're running into each other. They had a couple of warm-up sets, you know, against some of the newer faces or some of the underperformers, you could argue. But now HexTengu has to find a way to get through this whole field. There it is, the whiff JU into the DP yet again. Here comes the 5U pickup as well. HexTengu just needs to keep aRBy in this corner. Looking for that Brave counter, but aRBy holding on with this defense. Oh, they traded? Was that a wake-up seal? I'm not entirely sure, but HexTengu has aRBy in the corner. 2M, no confirm. We check him with the mash. The throw so far away. HexTengu now at set point.
Off the Lord Strike here. Set point once again. Try to Lord Strike off round start. Quick projectile come from aRBy.
Nice, and I like that. We see that aRBy jumped over the fireball, so we close the gap with that full screen Lord Strike in order to catch the landing and to force the turn.
A little spot dodge there.
Not much of a confirm there. DP beta, no punish yet again from HexTengu. Jump, just gonna take the turn. Lord Strike, we catch the spot dodge with the empty. And Radiant Strike and Chain just to stabilize the combo, get ourselves a stock. 2 now.
Another one.
This might actually be enough if HexTengu is able to build into that Skybound gauge. You do.
What a play. HexTengu showcasing the power of Percival throughout that set here. I'm telling you, like, yeah, it's a tough matchup when you think about that toolkit for Percival, but HexTengu certainly made it look like a pretty fine matchup to deal with.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's the dynamic of Metera, right? She forces like a particular play state where if she's able to keep you at the mid or full screen ranges, she usually has a lot of control in those situations. But once you get her cornered, really her only defensive option is to spend that 50% of the Skybound gauge on the DP in order to get out. Otherwise, she has to just make the right read. She's got to block you. She's got to use Brave Counter sometimes. And we saw that HexTengu had answers to almost all those. We saw 2 DP baits. Didn't really get the follow-up for a punish on either of them, but you still baited them.